Hey guys, it's me, and today I have for you a candle empties. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into this because this is actually a lot of candles, like it always is, of course, right? So might as well get into it, right? Okay, let's do this. I have tons here. Scoot my little box right here to the side. I'm in a different place today. I'm in my living room. Do you see my cute little candle? It's my little pink Himalayan salt candle, so that's cute, right? I actually have two of them. One of them completely broke, so I got another one. So now I got two, but one don't work. Only one does. Okay, first candle up. This is Sparkling Pear Riesling. I got this one from this month's semi-annual sale from Bath & Body Works. Loved it, loved it, loved it. Had a wallflower in this last semi-annual sale and fell in love. Bought wallflowers offline, and then when I seen this in semi-annual sale, I picked a couple up. It's amazing. It has a wonderful scent throw. It burned very, very well. It just smells like a really juicy, sweet pear with a little bit of an effervescent note in there. Really, really good. Scent throw of probably a good 9. This was a strong thrower. Very little wax residue. Actually, very, very little wax residue on this one. Like I said, burned completely down. Definitely would repurchase it, and I have some backups. So there's the first one. The second candle I have here is Strawberry Cupcake. I was going to do a review on this candle. I still can. I have a couple other ones. So if you guys are interested in a review, please leave me a comment down below to let me know if you want me to review this candle. This was so good. This is not strawberry vanilla. This is not strawberry picnic. This is not cotton candy Easter cotton candy marshmallow. It's not that one. This is totally new. It's a new candle. Smells of a very strong vanilla cake bakery type of a note with a really sweet strawberry note in it. You get a perfect mix of both. Well, I think you get just a little bit more of the vanilla cake type of note, but it's pretty strong. I would say 60% cake, vanilla, 40% strawberry. Very good burner, burned all the way down. I actually did have a little bit of trouble during the middle of this candle. It kind of started tunneling a little bit, but it fixed itself and, continued to burn all the way down. Looks like a little bit of soot. The wax soaked up a little bit of soot, but, that happens with white colored wax candles. I don't see too much wax residue, but I do see a little bit left on the sides. This is a wonderful candle. Scent throw of probably a 6. It's not the strongest throwing candle, but it is a delicious, yummy scent. I had this in my bathroom just so I could get the most out of it that I possibly could. Never know, could throw completely different in a different room. So definitely would repurchase this, and I definitely recommend it. The next one that I have here is Paris Lavender Macaron. This is the second one of these candles that I have ever burned. I have picked up tons of these. The wax did turn a dirty looking color. It was bright pink, pastel pink actually. But this actually blew me out of the water. The first one that I ever had of this candle, the scent throw, was probably around a 6 or a 7. This one threw at a good 8, 8.5. It filled my whole entire bedroom up with a lavender cookie type of a note scent. It was wonderful. I couldn't believe it because the first time I burned this candle, I burned it in my bathroom because I didn't know if it was going to be a strong scent throw. And then the second time, of course, this one, I put it in my bedroom and it filled my whole entire bedroom up. Sometimes, guys, candles do different things in different rooms, different size rooms. So really pleased with this one this time. Like I said, scent throw of about an 8, 8.5. Burned very well. A little bit of soot right here on the edge right here. Could be from my lighter, could be from a mushroom top because this one did have a lot of mushroom tops, but I loved it. Would repurchase. Already have, of course. The next one that I have here is this one is an Ocean Driftwood. I'm really not a cologne type of girl, cologne scent type of girl. I really like bakery scents and spicy scents and fruity, but no, I don't like cologne scents. I really didn't care for this. This was very, very strong. A scent throw of a good 9. Would hit you smack in the face when you walked in any room. Lived its life in my kitchen, and the last little bit I put in my bedroom, and it was way too much for my bedroom. Way too much. This is like maybe This is mahogany teakwood if mahogany teakwood had a cousin that lived at the ocean or at the beach. This just has a little bit of a beachy note mixed in with that really strong cologne mahogany teakwood type of a scent. Just not my cup of tea. Wouldn't repurchase it again. I'm glad that I got to try it. Burned perfectly well though. I mean perfectly. All the way down to the bottom. There is just a little tiny bit of wax left. There is a little bit of soot. Scent throw, like I said, of a 9. Would not repurchase though because it's just not for me. If you like these type of scents, this is a strong one right here. I just have a lot of candles. If that's, that's why I'm kind of talking a little fast. I just don't want you to have to watch a 30-minute long video. Next one that I have here is Happy Easter Cotton Candy Marshmallow from this year. It was the tri-colored packaging. Wonderful. This one was actually in my kids' room. Burned perfectly well all the way down to the bottom. I had no problems whatsoever. This one actually, it didn't start mixing with the colors until it got down to the last little bit of blue mixing in with the green. So it actually kept its color with the wax pull all the way down until the last little bit. I thought that was cool. I mean, it was really pretty to look at. It burned well. Scent throw, it was pretty strong in my kids' room now. This one, it was probably a good 7, 7.5. I do have another backup of this. I do enjoy it, and I would pick it up when it comes out, year round, but not something that I have to have crazy amounts of like I thought I was going to have to. It's a delicious scent, just a really sweet candy type of a strawberry scent. This is Strawberry Picnic repackaged or saltwater taffy, right? Saltwater taffy repackaged as well. It's good though. I do like it, so I would repurchase it when it comes back out. The next one that I have here is an orange ginger, an orange ginger aromatherapy. This one had burn problems. Look, you can see this is a lot of wax left over for a Bath and Body Works candle. You can see that these wicks has a problem. They have I don't know why, that I'm kind of in a darker spot right now. The sun kind of went down, but anyways, this just had a lot of problems burning. It kept tunneling. The wicks kept extinguishing themselves. They would not stay lit. And this actually just happened with the candle I was burning in my living room. It was Heirloom Pumpkin from this semi-annual sale. I still have half of that candle left, and the wicks have just completely quit lighting. They will not stay lit, and it's tunneled so very badly. So you can tell this little wick over here, this is just nothing. It's a little tiny little nub. It will not stay lit. It's tunneled very badly, so I did get this far down, so I'm not going to return this because I did burn a lot of it. I mean, I was just so tired of babying it. I was so tired of trying to fix it. It has a little bit of sooting on the side and a little bit of wax residue. It was a strong thrower, though, when it was lit. This was in my bathroom. And it's just a very strong orange ginger. I mean, that's what it is. I'll read this one to you because I burned this one at the beginning of the month. Orange and ginger essential oils are uplifting to release tension and sharpen the senses. So, yes, it's very strong. You just get a very strong orange ginger note. It's just very herbally. I don't know, just really strong. It's not my favorite. I do have another one. I'll probably just keep it for collective purposes, but this isn't something that I would, try and seek out. It's not that great. It's not something that you're missing out on by any means whatsoever. But yeah, the scent throw was a very good scent throw when it would pull out. Probably a good 8, 8.5. Filled my whole entire bathroom up. Hit me in the face when I walked in. It just had such horrible burn problems, and I would probably never repurchase it. So there you go with orange ginger. The next one that I have here is Tis the Season. Gosh, what am I doing? Tis the Season. And this was wonderful. I was just in the mood for an apple cinnamon type of a scent. So I picked this one out. It had very beautiful dark red wax. Burned perfectly even the whole way down. This candle did have a little bit of an accident. My husband did knock it over in the midst of its burning. Poured a lot of the wax out. You can see on the bottom it's just covered in just wax and oil. A lot of the wax right here. But it did burn very well. I did lose probably a good little bit of wax though. And it is so strong. This candle is so strong. Probably a good 9. I do love it. I would definitely pick it back up. Just a very strong apple cinnamon spice type of a note. Wonderful for Christmas time. But for me, I love apple cinnamon all year round. So this is an all year round candle for me. I really should have picked up more. I do have a spiced apple toddy. So that's kind of along the same lines as 'Tis the Season. The next one that I have here is Sunny Coconut. That just came out about a month or two ago. And this one is very good as well. I do have a backup of this one. I would definitely repurchase 'Tis the Season if I didn't say so. But burned amazingly all the way down to the bottom. This lived its life in my living room. It has a little bit of soot sitting right here. So a little bit of soot right there. Not too bad. Could have definitely been from my lighter. But this is just a very, very strong, sunny, a very strong coconut scent with a little bit of orange through in there. This reminds me of Bahama Mama. You know, that suntan and oil that don't really have any SPF in it. That's just an oil that you rub all over your body and lay out in the sun. I think the SPF might be like a 5 or a 10 SPF in it. I used to use it all the time to lay out in the sun whenever I was younger. But this is what it smells like. Straight up Bahama Mama suntanning oil. Wonderful. Smells amazing. Just a little bit of orange mixed in with a very sweet, strong coconut scent. I loved it. Scent throw was amazing. Filled my whole entire living room up. Probably a good 8 for scent throw. No burn problems whatsoever. Have a backup. And I probably wouldn't repurchase just because 2 is enough for me. I don't feel like that I need to stock up on it or anything. So I'm good with my 1 backup. So probably not a repurchase, but it is a really, good summer scent if you're looking for a good summer scent. Okay, the next one that I have here is Midnight Blue Citrus in this very beautiful teal colored jar. This lived its life in my bathroom as well. Wonderful. I love the lids for this jar. This is actually the lid that was on Pink Petal Tea Cake. If you guys remember that. I know you do, but if you remember the lid on Pink Petal Tea Cake, this was the lid. But anyway, so Midnight Blue Citrus. I have a backup of this one also. That'll be enough for me. This is just a faint cologne scent with a fresh aqua watery type of a scent. A little bit of citrus through in there. This reminds me of bergamot waters mixed with fresh water and sea salt with just a little bit of citrus, just a dab of citrus just threw on in there. Very good scent throw. No, I'm sorry. This wasn't like a knock you in the face scent. This one actually was on the lighter side of a lot of Bath & Body Works candles. I will put this scent though at about a 5. Not the strongest of throwing candles from BBW, but some people enjoy the smaller throwing candles, and some of us enjoy candles that knock you in the face when you walk in your door or in your different rooms. That is me. I love strong throwing candles by far, but you know what? It is a good bathroom scent. This is a candle perfect for your bathroom. Exactly. This was made for the bathroom. So, bathroom scents don't have to be crazy strong anyway. So, perfect candle for the bathroom in a beautiful color. Watery type of a color for a bathroom that you take showers in and brush your teeth. So, I don't know. Do you guys get what I'm saying here? You get it? You got it, right? Okay. Not a repurchase for me, though. I have a backup, and I'll be fine with that. We're just trucking along. Baja Cactus Blossom. This was in my living room. Beautiful blue wax. Burn amazing. This has a wonderful scent throw. Scent throw of probably a good 9. Does have some sooting on the side here. Don't know what that came from. Wicks extinguished itself. Oh my gosh. I have still not figured out how to describe the scent of this candle, but I have tons and tons of backups. I would definitely repurchase it. Oh my gosh. I got to figure out how to describe this candle to you guys. Let's read it. The alluring beauty of a cactus flower captured in a blend of fresh white flowers, green cactus stems, and sun-kissed coconut. I don't get coconut at all. I get more of like a floral, perfume, sweet, body care type of a scent. This is very sweet perfume to me. I love it. Wow, this is so, so good. This is a candle that I would definitely recommend you guys sniff out. If you see it around your Bath & Body Works this semi-annual sale, pick it up, give it a sniff. I think this might be one that is a crowd pleaser. Let's put it that way. This is a crowd-pleasing candle. A lot of people would probably enjoy it. Has a really cute lid. A definite repurchase. Burned phenomenal. And I like the color of the wax too. What can I say? I'm running out of room to put my candles. We're down to the last 6. 6 more. Well, 5 after this one. So this one is Venice Peach Bellini. Oh, Peach Bellini. I've already talked about this candle before. This is my husband's favorite candle, favorite scent from Bath & Body Works. Peach Bellini anything. I bet if I bought him Peach Bellini body care, he'd probably wear it just because he loves it so much. He probably would, but it just smells good. But we all know about this candle. I don't have to talk too much about it. Burnt really, really well. This one wick over here looked like it went a little bit longer than the other ones. No sitting on this candle. It looks like a little bit of wax deposits on the side here. Normal for Bath & Body Works. A very, very strong, sweet, juicy peach scent mixed with a little bit of champagne, pop fizz, effervescent note. And that's definitely what it is. A very, very strong thrower. Strong, strong, strong. And some days, you could say, oh, this is an 8. Some days you'll be like, whoa, this is a 9. Just right there, teeter-totters in the middle. Very, very strong. Wonderful. Love the scent. And I have some backups. You don't ever have to search for Peach Bellini because Peach Bellini is always around. They're starting to bring it out in all of the seasons. So let's go to a fun one. Let's do a fun one. So this is Banana Nutmeg Bread Pudding. So let's talk a little bit about this candle here. I searched high and low for this candle. I never seen it at any of my stores for SAS. People were getting this candle for 75% off, $5. Guess what I had to pay for it? I had to go searching on eBay and pay $23 for this candle. So yeah, kind of sucks because this candle sucked. This sucked. I never in my whole entire life would have thought that I would be saying that banana nutmeg bread pudding sucked. But it did. I never got any banana scent out of this. I got nothing but a burnt. Oh, it still smells burnt. Just a burnt smell. I can't even, maybe like a burnt banana bread, maybe. A burnt nutmeg kind of scent. I mean, it sucked. It did not throw whatsoever. I could not smell anything but a burnt scent off of it when I was just around it. It did not fill my room up with anything. Scent throw of a 1, and all you smelled was burntness. I'm so disappointed in this candle. So very disappointed. I have one backup, and I'm just going to keep it for collective purposes. I'm not even going to burn it because I'm not even worried about smelling it. Did burn all the way down. Wax turned a disgusting, puke, nasty yellow color. I was just really let down by this. I was just so let down because I love banana scents, and this really was a dud for me. It was a complete dud. And I just never thought that it was going to be a dud. I thought that this was going to be a strong throwing, delicious, yummy scent. Everyone loves that candle. And not me. Keisha didn't like it. Next we have good old London Tea and Lemon. Strong one right here. We all know about this one. This smells just like Lipton tea bags with a little bit of fresh lemon squirted in there. So very strong. Just a strong sweet tea scent with that lemon. Oh, this is a zingy lemon also. This is just so tart. I love it. It is such a strong candle. A perfect kitchen scent, I think. Burnt perfectly. They always do. All the way down to the bottom. No problems whatsoever. Very little wax residue. No sooting whatsoever. A strong thrower. I would give this candle a 9. Flat out 9. It was wonderful. I will always repurchase, and I have tons of backups of this. And this always comes out. So you don't ever have to worry about not finding your London Tea and Lemon because it will always be there. And it's actually out right now at SAS in this packaging. So if you're interested, go snag it up because I think you can get it very, very cheap. Around $7-8 if you use your coupons. So get you some of that. It's a good one. I'll have just a couple more. The next one that I have here is Coconut Vanilla. A lot of people really didn't like this candle this year. I did have burn problems with it. I did not have any scent problems with it. It did not smell bad to me. It smelled just like a normal coconut vanilla scent. More coconut, less vanilla. It was pretty strong. Not the strongest of throws, but probably a good 6. I mean, I could smell it in my bathroom. It did leave a lot of wax residue on the sides. It had some sooting over here on this side. It did have a little bit of tunneling problems. So yeah, not the best burn. I did hear that this wasn't a good burn, but I also heard that it wasn't a good scent. So I had bad burns, but a good scent. So a lot of people had the double whammy of neither one of them being good. But, yeah, so I probably would never repurchase this again. I really wish it was more of a vanilla scent with a little bit of coconut instead of just more coconut than vanilla. But yeah, like I said, scent through of about a 6. A no repurchase for me. They did have some cute lids though. Okay, one more Bath and Body Works. Actually, 2 more, but I don't have a jar for one of them. I'll get to that. Okay, so I did not burn this candle. Well, I have. This was actually in an Empties video a couple months ago, around January, I think. And I had just a little tiny bit left, when your candle is empty. I decided to keep this just to come back and sniff. Well, I ended up finding one of these on eBay and bought it because this is just a really strong scent memory for me, and I love it so much. And I never seen any more at my store. I seen some people grabbing a few of these for SAS this year. My store never came out with it for SAS, or I would have completely stocked up. This is amazing. I like this scent. No, it does not smell like the hand wash, the hand soap, or the hand lotion, but it does smell good. It really does. So I had a little bit left, well, this much left, and I put it on my wax burner, and I let it just fill my bathroom full of the scent because I wanted to smell it. And to be honest, it still smells. It still smells just like it did the day that I lit it. It is wonderful. I love it so much. So let's see. It says the exquisite California Merlot with velvety black cherry notes and a silky amber finish. And that is it. It's just a really dark black cherry scent with like a strong amber musky note with it. But it mixes so well. Like I said, this is along the lines of Wine Cellar, which also came out in the Cork and Vine collection. Just a very hippie type of a scent. Wonderful. I love it. And I do have my backup, but I'm probably not going to burn it because it's the only one I have. So you can't burn the only one you got, right? You got to keep it. Okay, so let me talk a little bit about this candle, and then we will move on to my last candle, which is not a Bath & Body Works. So there is the little thing for the Ocean Driftwood candle. It was just an insert because it didn't have, a lid. It didn't have a lid for those. And so along the same lines of the Ocean Driftwood candle, I burned a Wahoo Coconut Sunset in the very bright, vibrant pink glass like this with the ridges. I turned that one into a change jar because it was so beautiful and so pretty. So I decided I had to keep it. It was a really great scent, very girly, very coconut. Just a strong coconut scent. I burned it in my daughter's room, and it was a very strong thrower as well. Probably a scent throw of a good 8, 8.5. It was a good one. Not something that I would be seeking out once again. Not something that I would have to hoard. One time try, loved it. I'm going to move on from it. But I want to just talk a little bit about that and let you guys know that I also burned a Wahoo Coconut Sunset. Okay, so let's move on to my last candle. Now, this is a Swan Creek candle. I did order a couple of candles from Swan Creek Candle Company. This was the scent wedding cake. And yeah, it's not, it's a lot of wax left over, isn't it? That's because this got put on my candle warmer because I could not smell anything from it when it was burning in my bathroom. So I just put it on my candle warmer, tried to get as much scent out of it as possible. There's still some left in here, but I'm just completely done with it. And you can also see that it's kind of drying out on the sides. This is a soy wax. This was in the scent wedding cake. And it actually did not smell like a wedding cake. It smelled more like an amaretto cake. Kind of like, how Jergens has that hand wash and lotion in the cherry almond scent. Take that almond scent from that, and that's what this is. It just smelled like an almond amaretto type of a scent. I did enjoy it. I wish the scent throw was so much stronger, though. If this scent throw was 20 times stronger, I would stock up on these. I definitely would. But it's so light, I couldn't even smell it really whenever it was on my candle warmer. That's how low of a scent throw it was. Scent throw of a 1. Yeah, I mean, it really, really was not, it wasn't strong. So I do have 2 more candles left from Swan Creek Candle Company. I'm sure you will eventually see them in my candle empties. Yeah, so, I don't think that I would repurchase from them again. I gave them a try, and that's what I did. And I'm happy with the fact that I got a couple of them and I tried it out and it just wasn't for me, But you never know. I mean, I haven't burned my other 2 candles, so they might perform very well and they might be very strong. But this one just didn't do it for me. It just wasn't there. It is in a very cute jar, though. That's very pretty. Yep. But just more of an almond amaretto scent. So there you go. That is my crazy candle empties for the month of June, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. And be prepared to be seeing me in the same attire. I will be filming a product empties in my next video. Will probably be a product empties, or you'll see the product empties before this video. I don't know. You will see one of them, but you will see me in the same attire. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.